Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we will begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Little Red O. People Me. Harley. We have Nana Banana. Blue. Angel. Hippie Chick. Grandma. Cece. Present for an MJ Live. That's because I'm controlling you guys tonight. Hey, Shacto. Jenny B. Shane. Yo, Adrian. We have Natasha. Risk of Offending. Loki. This intro brightened my spirits. I need this today. Oh, awesome. Hey Christina J, Robin. Yo, my thing is glitchy right now, but I don't know. I don't think it's YouTube because just my thing is glitchy in period. So, but YouTube has been glitchy for like the last month. Um, hello, let me see, let me see. We have Blue, Shelly Bean. Let me see. Who didn't I? Daniel. Under review. Michelle. Paula, looking forward to the newest episodes. Hooray! Hi. Okay, let me jump down. Yeah, it's been super glitchy. Yeah, I've somewhat lost my a bit hoarse nay. And I apologize as if my voice isn't already screeky, whatever the word is. And so I apologize, but I'm gonna push through it, and I guarantee when I start yelling and getting passionate, it'll come back. Hello, Tess. Which, yes, by the way, guys, I'm very, very excited. So I mentioned it last night. Um, how myself and Malicious Intent is going to be doing a 2-part series on the bizarre disappearance of Maura Murray. And I'm very excited for that. And we're going to be having Tess and Shay both up with us. And so we're going to be doing one of those lives on Malicious Intent's channel. And we're going to be doing the second live on my channel. I don't know if I'll be doing the first, she'll be doing the second, she'll be doing the first, I'll be doing a second. Either way, one's going to be on my channel, one's going to be on her channel, and I'm very, very excited. And so I'm going to drop Mallory's channel now for anybody who isn't already watching. Hello, ATS News. And ATS News did a live last night on her Watts coverage. I'm obsessed with Amber's Watts coverage. So if you didn't watch that, I will drop ATS News's link as well. Please go over, subscribe, show her some love. She does amazing, amazing coverage. Tomorrow night, and I apologize, like I said, because it lands on Easter. Oh, absolutely, ATS News. You honestly, because you make me, I never went in the direction of one specific theory with the Watts case, and I come from Watts Island, but I never went too much into the explosion theory and certain aspects with that. And even though you're giving very well-rounded coverage, you mentioned things that I didn't think about in that perspective before, and I really appreciate that. It's just one of those cases that I'm always going to have an interest in. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain cases where you just can't get sick of, and sometimes you wish you could get sick of it, you know, like you want to be over it, but there's always going to be something that draws you in. The Watts case is always going to be one of those for me. And so I really enjoy your series that you're going through and picking up on things that I did not notice before, or maybe I didn't share that same perspective, but now I am seeing it that way. It's weird how your opinion can change and evolve over time. Yes, exactly, Meg P. So we also have a big live tomorrow night. And like I said, I apologize. Yeah, Shelly Bean, I apologize because when I pushed it to tomorrow night, I didn't really associate, oh crap, it's Easter. So maybe there won't be people around, but I'm hoping that it's in a little bit later. Well, at least Eastern a little bit later, that it won't mess up with people's plans. But we will be having Brett Norton on to discuss the Ida hoax, as I refer to it as. So if you've been following my Idaho Trolls series, the debunking series, this directly correlates into that. I know it's going to be controversial, but if I'm speaking on somebody, they obviously have the right to speak for themselves and share their part. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have like a question answer type of scenario, and I'm really looking forward to that, to shed some more light onto what's really going on here. So that is for tomorrow night, and then I will also be doing, in that same genre, I will be doing a live after that, probably, I don't know, probably not Monday, but maybe Wednesday, because WSU Mom Kim is still joining panels. She's still pushing a narrative about me as well. So we are going to have a live specifically regarding that. But for tonight, we're just going to keep on Tisha style, because I love my Tisha community and I very much enjoy it. And there'll be like people who pop up once in a while and it's like, move on. And I'm like, I can't. I can't. There's something that seriously just, I need to go through all these. And so I don't care how long it takes. And yes, I will intertwine other stuff moving forward. But I'm always going to dedicate a couple of nights a week to Tisha because she just keeps on. And so I'm going to keep on because there's something about her mentality. There's something about her personality that it's not resolved for me. It's not, like I want to understand and I'm not understanding yet. Yes, Meg P. I'm sure they will try. because I know that that's going to be a big focus of tomorrow night's discussion. And so everybody is welcome as long as they communicate respectfully. It's okay to ask hard questions. It's okay to not agree, but we're not going to be nasty. We're not going to be nasty. And so I'm going to have my mods on guard tomorrow night. But for tonight, let's just hang out. Let's just relax. Let's have some laughs, because where we last left off is January 2021. We have now, right, Boho? We can now enter this next year, and we listened to probably about 30 minutes worth of calls last night. And in these calls, Leticia speaks to Amy. Ain't nothing but a thing, okay? Everything's fine. But then when she speaks to Harley, Letecia is talking about trying to cut her arm open because there is a chip that is implanted in her arm that is controlling her body. It's controlling her movements. It's controlling her thoughts, okay? And conveniently, she introduced this chip the same time that she made the call to EPSO tip line, stating that there is going to be a 26-year-old male found on the side of the road in Douglas County, because we don't do predators. We don't do abusers. We're going to make sure we get rid of them. And she used some bad terms also. But that's where we last left off. And so let me see where we're starting. That's where. Ew, I hate my voice. Okay. So this, we are going to be, so I think we have a Harley one that we start with, and then Amy again, if I'm not mistaken, but let me go and check. So we last left off. Yes. Okay. One. Okay. So we last left off with Harley January 8th. Now we are going 3 days later to January 11th. This first call is with Harley, and the next one's with Aunt Brenda, actually. The next one's with Aunt Brenda. So January 11th, 10:09 a.m.
What does it mean?
Hey, I didn't say start. January 9th, 10:09 a.m. Okay. Let me get my things up.
I know you need to ask this plan. All right. Well, I love you, sweetie, and I'll call you. I won't call you tomorrow unless I feel like I need to, which I probably will anyway. Love you.
Okay. So the last she spoke to Harley, it's like, what are you doing? Nothing. Oh, like, all right, well, I'm trying to find a way to remove this chip from my arm. I am trying to find scissors. I asked the nurse, can I have your scissors? Because the nurse at a jail is absolutely going to give an inmate scissors to slice their arm open and to find where the chip is. Okay. That's what she claims. So we obviously know that's not the case, because we have the logs, observation logs, and the incident reports and the kites. And nowhere is it mentioned that Leticia asked the nurse for a pair of scissors. And that absolutely would be documented. But looking at it, the silliness aside, looking at it as the perspective of Harley, it is very sad. That is a mother speaking to her child. You are leading your child to believe that there is a great concern for you, that you are sitting in a cell trying to slice open your arm to find a chip that they implanted in you to control you. It's very, very sad, because at this point, yes, Harley did not know her mom was guilty. She chose to believe her mom, just like the rest of her family members. Yet these are the moments you're watching in real time, everybody. Everybody always likes to ask, well, when did Harley stop talking to her mom? When did Amy stop talking to Leticia? You are watching it or listening to it happen. You are listening as the moments are happening, where her family and friends are realizing there's something wrong here. You told us XYZ, you told us you were innocent, yet now every call we do, these behaviors are coming back. You're dropping these things like you're being controlled, that this doctor is an actress and whatever, vampires. And so I don't think it was a black and white overnight thing. I think it was as time went on and this manipulation is happening, and then filing not guilty by reason of insanity, that was the final straw right there. So this is January 11th with Harley at 10:09 a.m.
I love you. All right, bye. Bye. Hello. Hey. Hey. Where you been? Nowhere. I've been calling you for 2 days. Oh, no, I talked to you the day before.
No, you didn't talk to her the day before yesterday. Leticia's right. You last spoke to her on January 8th, and now it's the 11th. But also, I forgot to say, we heard Harley scream on this call with Letecia because she got Leticia's stimulus check for $600. So that might be why Tisha's mad, because wait a second, I last spoke to you and you got this stimulus check and I made jokes about how I'm going to give you a list of books I want. And now you kind of go MIA. So that's probably also why Tisha is mad, because she wants Harley to send her shit. Hey, Chase.
Yesterday. You talked to me on Saturday.
Hey, Julie.
Yeah, today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday. Yeah, you talked to me on Friday. You missed your call. Yeah, I called like 3 times. What are y'all doing? Huh? What are y'all doing? Nothing, I'm at work. Oh, okay, cool.
Drive safe, Darlene.
I'm trying to make the flyer. A flyer? To get people to come there? No, it's for that we're having a taco Tuesday. Oh, tacos. Why are you yawning so much, girl? You better get sleep.
Why are you yawning?
I do. Yawn. You better be taking your vitamins then.
Better be taking your vitamins. Let me tell you something. I pay like $25 for like the little Flintstones gummies for my spawn, okay? Anybody who knows who buys vitamins are expensive, and that's just the Flintstone gummies. Now let's talk about the adult gummies, because you're sitting over here saying you better take your vitamins. The girl can't even afford rent. The girl can't afford her phone bill. Amy's paying her phone bill. Aunt Brenda's paying rent, food, everything. Then the dog's insurance, and the dogs are constantly going to the vet left and right. And she has to send you books, and she has to go and make friggin' rides to the bank for this money that's never coming in. But please, no crap. I'm sure she would love to take vitamins, but that's an expense right now that she can't afford. Thank you so much, Julie Simonson, actually. And I learned how to do a super chat. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you and very much appreciated. Thank you, Julie. So, yep, vitamins is money, man. Hey, Kimberly Wells.
I was waiting on a delayed response. I do. How's Chance and Sadie? Good. I had a dream last night that Sadie died. Oh,
God.
Actually, that's what woke me up this morning. Yeah, and I had a dream that Grandma went in the closet and shot herself.
Hi, Kristen.
What? Yeah. I know. I woke up too. Usually it's about Chance being missing. What time was that? What? What time was that? Was that this morning? No, it was like last night.
Oh, I was going to see if we did that at the same time.
No, well, it would have been last night, like midnight your time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I had to go to sleep. I had slept in a few days. So I had to finally go to sleep.
Always Grandma CC.
Yeah. You talked to Aunt Brenda?
Yeah.
What's she up to?
Nothing, just working.
I tried to call her yesterday. But
trying to get her to give me my car back because I got another job.
You know, because that's why we always just talk to Aunt Brenda to get something. And with Harley, I'm not focusing too much on that because she's 18. Of course, she wants her car. Like, this is typical stuff. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you selfish, whatever. But that's the only reason they ever talk to Aunt Brenda. B Crumbs just came in and gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, B Crumbs. Please make sure you thank B Crumbs in the chat if you were lucky enough to receive a membership. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. You're green now, Little Red. You want to be green. Thank you. Just make sure you guys are opted in if maybe you can't afford to become a member. We have a very generous community here, and you're bound to get gifted eventually. So thank you so much. Right, Crime Crochet Coffee. It's because I guarantee if you record any 18-year-old, it's normal. It's a normal way for an 18-year-old to be. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, because Harley really was screwed. She really was screwed. But that doesn't mean that she couldn't have been more appreciative to Aunt Brenda. But again, when she spoke to Aunt Brenda does not acknowledge the situation the same way Leticia doesn't. And I'm sure that is frustrating. Julie, all you have to do is click on the link if you'd like to become a member. Damn, I don't even remember what my Nightbot links are. Oh, crap. Hold on. I never usually dropped it. Oh, yeah, it's pinned at the top. Thanks, Tess. I'm forgetting. It's always, at least the iPhone link, it's always pinned at the top of the chat. Yes, Michelle D. Michelle D says, it's so wild that at this point, she's still claiming she's innocent. Yet every time she talks on the phone, she never once says, please help me get out of here. How did they not see that disconnect? And that's a great point, because even when Aunt Katrina or Amy or anybody is trying to talk to Leticia about, we really saw this with the Aunt Katrina calls, but now she cut her off. But thank you, Meat Beats. She absolutely avoided talking with her attorneys, absolutely avoided talking with the investigators, and instead would put on the vampire performance. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really, hi, Jerry Wayne. It's very much her family realizing in these moments, you're listening. No, they're not going to say it. They're not going to say it because it's recorded and they know. No, you're fine, Harlot. I appreciate that too. Thank you so much. Harlot's dropping links for anybody who wants to opt in at a chance for receiving a membership. So thank you so much, Harlot. Her family is realizing in real time something's wrong here. I think, Michelle, you're watching the disconnect happen, right? But they're not going to openly say it the way we would normally say it on just a call that isn't recorded. I don't think they wanted to add to anything that could be used against Tisha. But somebody who was innocent wouldn't refuse to talk to lawyers, wouldn't refuse to talk to their own private investigators. She did. So yeah, there was a major disconnect happening, but not as fast as we would like. Hi, Christina. Hi, Skylab. I had the same issue last night and had to click on the link because there wasn't an option to become a member without clicking that link. Yeah, with the iPhone users, that's why I pin the iPhone one always at the top, because it's different with PC and Android versus iPhone. So you need that direct link when you're when you're an iPhone user. So Harley's trying, did you speak to Aunt Brenda? Yes, I did. I'm trying to get my car back from her.
Over at
Top Golf.
who?
Top Golf.
Oh, I was like, Top Golf. What's that? Top Golf? Where's that at?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that at?
By the beat, by Broadway, Lily.
Oh.
You know the place like where you hit the golf balls off the building?
Yeah, I didn't think it was called Top Golf though.
Yeah.
I thought it was called something else.
Nope.
So what did you say about the car?
She was like,
maybe no. Congratulations, Harley. I'm very happy. Like, I've been hounding you to get a second job. She just did. Did you even for 1 second stop and say, good job, honey? I'm really proud of you. That a girl. I'm happy for you. Tell me about it. How'd the interview go? Are you excited? What's the pet? Like anything. No, nothing. Thank you so much, Meg P. Meg P just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to our newest recipients. Please make sure you thank Meg P if you just got gifted a membership. That's very, very kind of you, Meg. Thank you so much. It's very, very sweet. Okay, Meat Feets. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yay. Hi, Anna Cassis. So have any of the family members ever spoken out since the trial? I know it would probably be invasive, but it would be so interesting to see what they say. You're right. It would be so awesome if family members have spoken out. But aside from Al and Landon, and please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know of anybody else, but I am not aware of anybody who has spoken out from her family. Besides trial, we heard from her brother. We heard a little bit about her mom during his testimony. But as far as I know, no. I know a couple of people who have reached out to Aunt Brenda, yet Aunt Brenda still has communication with Leticia. And they are met with, it's my money, it's my business, stay out of it type of deal. Because a lot of people will be like, what are you doing? Why are you, have you listened to these calls? Have you looked at the incident reports? Have you watched the trial? Why are you throwing money at her like this? She's using you. And she's like, it's my money. I'll do what I want. It's none of your business type of deal. So, I don't think anyone else has spoken out though.
You're gonna have to give me a couple of days. Because I guess she's worried because since it's in her name, she would be liable if anything were to happen, I guess.
Oh, God. I told you don't even ask her about this stuff anymore.
I mean, I didn't really
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm just really trying to make her feel bad because not that I would do this, but I was just like, it's okay, I'll just Uber.
Well, why am I only have 1 minute left?
I don't know.
Was it a free call? Was it a free call? Oh, okay.
Well, since you are so grimy with all the money and you told her she has to save that $70 for you, instead of, you know what, hun, put some on the account for these calls, put some towards rent. Nope. So yeah, it's a free call. The girl's broke.
Yeah.
I was confused. All right, cool. All right, I'll let you go then. All right.
Oh, good night, Cheese.
Love you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So these calls are getting more and more uncomfortable. They always are awkward, the calls with Harley, but it's getting more and more uncomfortable as Leticia puts on the crazy. And you notice that if you're paying attention to the dates when I'm saying these calls take place, there's going to be more and more gaps with Leticia because sorry, just quick question. And I might be crazy because I can't see it in YouTube side and I don't remember if this is normal. Do you guys see tacos and stuff for your membership emoji, or does it look like just like the normal squiggly? Because it looks like the normal squiggly to me, but I don't remember what I see from this end. And yes, I've been doing this for years, yet I don't remember what I see from this end. Do you guys see like customized emojis next to your name for memberships? Or do you see just like a sideways S? Okay. All right. Then never mind. I'm just an idiot. Just never mind. I'm like, wait, is it always like this, or do I usually see tacos and stuff? Because yes, I have a taco dancing in a sombrero. Okay. Perfect. I have a taco man. That sounds weird. No, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. As long as you guys see it, then that's all that matters. I just couldn't remember if I was supposed to see it or not. Okay. I have a spaceship thingy. Perfect. Do you have a UFO? Okay, awesome. That's all I need to know. Thank you. But right, no asking how Harley's doing, things in her life. It is the same topic. Weather. How are the dogs? What did you do? X, Y, and Z? Did that person text you back? It's so awkward and uncomfortable. But we listened to Leticia putting on the crazy a bit with Aunt Katrina months ago, a little bit with Amy, but it wasn't too much with Harley. But now she's opening that door with Harley, and she's doing this vampire, going crazy. I have a chip in my arm. I'm trying to cut it out. And so Harley's like, what the hell's going on? Hey, Johnny, what the hell is going on? And so it's manipulation. It's abusive. It is heartbreaking. And so I think she's starting to pull back a lot. Thank you, Harley. And which I knew. I just didn't remember, though. Okay. So this next call is she hangs up with Harley just now, and then she picks up the phone and she calls Aunt Brenda. So this is back-to-back calls. No time passes. And so now she's calling Aunt Brenda.
Okay.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. How you doing?
Okay, I was just calling to see how you were.
Fine. I've just been busy a lot. I'm trying to do some work. I'm trying to get my work built up a little bit more because of this virus. They're not having any kind of court cases or anything.
Oh.
So when they don't have court cases, that means I can't serve papers.
Oh, I see.
So I'm trying to, while that's going on, I'm trying to do taxes, get my taxes ready, and some other stuff. Trying to figure out some way to advertise when the court systems do come back
Yes,
up.
Greg.
Right.
I can start putting it out there, advertising and so forth. Website.
MK's like, somebody say tacos? I'm trying to get big. I'm trying to get humongous. Oh, what?
You were big. I'm serious. You look big.
I only weighed 140 something.
Well, you look humongous. But anyway, darling, I know it's time for us to go. I'll holler at you later. I love you.
Aunt Brenda will always be a G for that. It was just so amazing how she's like, you look fucking big, yo. Love you, gotta go. Holla at you, girl. What? It was, when she hung up, that sat with Tisha because she didn't get to like, well, what do you mean? Like that. No. It was like, you have 1 minute remaining. And she's like, bitch, you were big. You were humongous. All right, holla at you, girl. Gotta go. Bye. And she clicked. And Tisha huffed and puffed back to her damn cell like, what do you mean? What do you mean big? Shit, they're gonna know I'm not half the weight and starving? Shit. Well, yeah, because we were listening to all these calls, okay? Trial did not happen yet relative to these calls. So remember all of the things she constantly was saying to them. I'm emaciated. I have not eaten. You could fit my thumb and my pointer around my entire forearm. That's how tiny I am. I have not eaten in days, yada, yada. So when they saw her at trial, not only is she not half the size she was when she went in, she's double the size she was when she went in. Let me be clear. She was not fat, but bigger than she was when she went in. Okay. And so I don't know why Leticia lies about things that are very obviously going to come out to be false, but that's what she does. Okay.
And marketing myself some.
Yeah, I got you.
You okay?
Yeah.
You still in that turtle thing?
No.
Good. You had me worried there.
Is she talking about a turtle suit? Are you still in that turtle thing? Yes, Aunt Brenda. As we speak, my arms are strapped around to the back. I have a fellow inmate holding this phone to my ear. Are you in that turtle thing? No, poor Aunt Brenda probably has no idea what she's talking about. Thinks Tisha's in a fucking shell. Okay, but Aunt Brenda, come on.
For a while. Hey, you're supposed to have they been to check you out? They're supposed to check you out.
No.
So
No.
you go to court on the 19th.
What do you mean that they have to check you out? Does anyone know what that is referring to? They have to check you out because you have court on the 19th. Do they come in and do they look her up and down from her talon toenails all the way to her greasy hair? What is it? What kind of checking out are we doing here?
No, I haven't seen them.
The doctors hadn't checked you or nothing?
Nobody's been here, Brenda, since I called you.
Bitch, they came and gave you your competency examination. Did you forget? Did you forget? Yes, they did check you out. You had your competency examination, except you claimed that it was an actress. Did you forget? Hold on. Hold on. Trying to find where my and her defense paid for an additional 5 hours because it was such a bad outcome. But either way, she was ruled to stand competent to stand trial following 2 evaluations conducted. I'm trying to find. Well, I remember what it was, but basically, she hit her head against the wall during this evaluation. She claimed to have a button in her cell that summoned the Volturi and vampires. She talked about justice and Victoria, and she claimed to have missing gaps of time. So she knows damn well that she came and had a competency exam done, but she's just pretending. So again, you have to realize her family, Aunt Brenda, Amy, they don't have all of the information that we have now. So they only were listening to what she was relaying in real time. And they were basing their opinions off of what she was communicating to them.
No, I'm just asking a question, darling.
Oh, the doctor checking you has nothing to do with my mental state. That's just seeing if you can pass a test at a first.
That doctor chick Oh, she has nothing to do with my mental state. It has nothing to do with my mental state. She's just giving me a test to see if first grader can pass it.
Okay, what the?
That's actually exactly why she was there, Tisha Lean. That doctor was specifically there to learn about your mental state for court. But you're over here saying, no, she was only here to give me a test that a first grader can pass. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense that this court appointed doctor came here to see if you could pass a test that a first grader can pass. So again, of course her family has no idea what the fuck's going on, because listen to what she's telling them. Thank you, MK. MK just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Make sure you thank MK in the chat if you are a lucky recipient of these memberships. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you and very much appreciated. Congratulations to all of our new members. It's frustrating, man, because that's exactly why they are there. Please remember when she asked the evaluation questions of how do you handle people lying? Why do they say to you to lie? When she went to Pablo for her competency evaluation. Yep. So generous. Thank you so much, guys. Yay!
Great can pass. Of course, I pass the test. The first grader can pass.
Yeah, because I know you're supposed to go for another hearing on the 19th of January.
Yeah.
And I was kind of
make sure you're up, Julie.
Informed.
Yeah.
They thought the doctors were going to check you again before you went.
Yeah, they did, but it's not about checking me for anything. It's just the doctor just come in here and ask you, do you know, like, simple stuff? Do you know what?
Yeah, I know.
Green on the other side means dumb stuff.
No, that is, you dum-dum. That's exactly what she is doing. It's a competency evaluation. That doesn't mean they're going to ask you fucking arithmetic. They're not going to ask you anatomy and physiology. They're going to ask you basic questions to see if you are competent to stand trial. But no, you don't want that to be true. Do you, Tisha Lynn?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
So, cut it out.
Yeah.
Of course, I know it. You know.
Well, I knew all that. I mean, I knew what the test was consistent of. I just didn't know if they had already done it yet or not.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that stupid stuff. I mean, my IQ's so high. I don't need to be asked when the grass is green on the other side. What does that mean?
Tisha says she has a 180 fucking IQ. No, I kid you not. Einstein 160. Tisha Lynn 180. Except she doesn't have a 180 IQ. Just another one of the things Tisha likes to lie about. You do not have a higher IQ than Einstein, who created the theory of relativity, Miss Ma'am. Okay? Are you kidding me? But you were deemed illiterate. Do you get that? Or do you not know what that means? You were deemed illiterate at intake. But please tell us how you are smarter than Albert fucking Einstein.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of rain, baby. Yes.
That's abnormal.
Well, yeah, and you know what? And believe it or not, it's not. It's just cold. It's not cold.
Yeah.
But it's cold enough to wear a jacket or something.
Yeah.
But the weather is nice except for the rain. I mean, like I said, we've been getting quite a bit of rain, but the weather is still nice. You know what I mean?
You're not flooding again, are you?
Well, I kind of messed up beside the house where Tommy's building was at, the garage.
Yeah.
I did some work over there and did not knowing nothing about leveling dirt and stuff like that. I kind of flooded my neighbors, the road that goes back to my neighbor's house and stuff. I messed their road up, but I told them if they could just still wait it till the rain stops and the weather gets back to norm, I was going to go ahead and just fix that road for them not to worry about it. Just still with it for the time being.
Yeah.
Then I messed it up. I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, I messed it up, and yes, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But they're just going to have to wait because that's why I messed it up. It's because I tried to fix it at a bad time. You didn't know it was going to be that bad of a time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tisha does not give a crap about any of this. But that's something you don't understand, that concept of you messed it up, so you're going to fix it. Tisha also doesn't understand the concept of working, despite being a fucking scholar and a doctor, according to herself. She doesn't work. So when she's calling Harley and Harley's at work and she's talking like this, same thing with Aunt Brenda busting her butt. It's a concept Tisha does not understand. And did you just confess to messing up the road for our other neighbors? That's exactly what she did.
You know, I didn't know what, so we didn't get to finish the work when we started it, and then the rain and first one thing and another. So, they kind of complained, and I said, hey, look, bear with me. I messed it up. I'll fix it. But you guys are going to have to wait till weather permits for me to get out there and fix it.
Yeah.
So, but that's, I already made it worse, and I don't need to make it no worse than what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to have gravel hauled in and up to past Tommy's building, and that's as far as I'm going with the gravel. Yeah. Where it floods, and build it up. Yeah. And build the road up. And then it's going to flood on my side, I know, but when I build it up, I'm going to run a pipe from my side to the ditch over there to neighbors across, Ernest and them right side the road, side the house.
Yeah.
And Linda, and run a pipe under the road there where it goes to the ditch and goes to the canal. I'm hoping that's what I can do.
Yeah.
But everything else is okay. Harley FaceTimed me the other day, checking on me. I told her I was doing okay. I was just busy working.
Did you see the closed caption? I'm telling you guys, pay attention to the closed captions, because the way it interprets what they're saying is always the funniest thing. And she said checking on me, but it said chicken on me. No, you can't fix evil. Leticia does not. A French drain. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. But notice how Aunt Brenda does get happy whenever Harley does reach out. I do feel sad that Aunt Brenda spent Christmas alone, but my heart's going to feel sad for anybody spending a holiday alone. But chicken bread. Yes, I forgot. I needed to make a chicken bread thing. But I think Aunt Brenda really just wants the relationship with Harley, but you can't buy that. You can't buy that. But maybe if you had a little bit more compassion for the girl and acknowledged even in the slightest the situation she's in versus hounding her all the time, maybe she would want to talk to you more.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all. I'm trying to, like I was telling her, but are you eating okay?
No.
See, this is what I'm saying. Every time they ever ask her It's nope. Hi Elena. Hi Snapdragon. Yay! I'm happy you made it, Snapdragon. Hi Elena. Anytime they ask her, well, have you eaten? She's like, no. But you have, because we have the freaking reports. You ate, girl. But this is what I mean. Every time for years, she was saying, I haven't eaten. I'm famished. I'm so little. Yet then all of a sudden she comes into trial like boom, ba bum bum. And so of course Aunt Brenda is gonna have I yeeted myself. But of course, Aunt Brenda's going to have the response she had because you were leading them to believe that you were really tiny. Very tiny. But that ain't what happened, is it, Tisha Lynn?
You were big. I'm serious. You look big.
I only weighed 140 something.
Well, you look humongous. But anyway, darling, I know it's time for us to go. I'll holler at you later. I love you.
Hi, East Texas chick. And yes, I yeeted myself. But you know what? I'm just going to keep on Tisha style. And I don't care about getting demonetized. I saw a couple of people who wanted it, so I'm going to give it to you.
She keeps on. She keeps on. She keeps on. She keeps on. She keeps on.
You can hear the music from 26 miles away. Smiling is happy, and happy is here to stay. Yeah.
Keeps on. 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 She keeps on talking me.
And Elena, thank you so much. Elena came in and just busted out and gifted 20 freaking memberships. Elena keeps on herself with being so generous and so supportive. And thank you so much. Congratulations for every single one of you who just received a membership. Please make sure to thank Elena in the chat if you were a lucky recipient. That is so sweet. Thank you so very much. And yes, I got you. I will do the stop, drop, and roll. And then we will continue.
For the interviews, since I don't have any fancy clothes.
You go to my closet, you take whatever you need. You too, Brennan. You guys got to look sharp. It's the most important day of our lives, okay?
Hey, Dad.
What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do me. RP my cash and RP a Kobe. If you're born in September, then you know you're my type. If I see you on Tinder, then I gotta swipe right. If you're born in October, then you're just like me. Here's a resume, can you fill this out, please? What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that.
My goodness. Elena gifted another 20 memberships. My goodness, thank you so very much. Congratulations again for all of our new members. I saw a few in here who are waiting for one, and so thank you so much. I hope every single one of you got it. That is so amazing. We're all very thankful. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our new recipients. Please send all of that thanks and love to Elena. She's so very kind. And now I got official Elena keeps on. Hold on. Look. There we go. Perfect. Elena, you just keep on. But thank you so very much. It's very, very kind of you. Hey, Allie. So, hi, it's not rocket science, dude. Hi, anybody I may have missed. So, enough with the t-shirt, Elena. In the good way, in the good way, and not in the t-shirt way. Hey, Riley. So, congratulations, a million sparkles. She tries to convince her family every time that she is not eating, but we all know that is not the truth.
I can eat half this stuff, Aunt Brenda. It's not because I'm just like refusing to do it. It's just I can't. If I do, I'll be hurting. You know, my stomach and stuff. Because all it is like that white stuff, you know, carbs and starches, and I can't eat that stuff. My stomach can't process it.
Wait. Tisha, weren't you eating a jumbo meatball pepperoni hot pocket during your freaking interview with police?
No. Yes. No, sir. I mean, John, no.
I'm pretty freaking sure you devoured that meatball pepperoni pocket of the hot. Okay? So you sitting over here saying, no, I don't carbs. Who, me? Carbs? No. Yes. And was it you who did not get kicked off the damn what is it called? She only eats what is it called? What's her diet called? Kosher. Is it not you who got kicked off the kosher diet for having a tortilla wrapped in hot and spicy oodles of noodles, ramen noodles, crushed up spicy Cheetos, and all that good stuff wrapped up in a big damn burrito? It was a prison burrito, and you, Miss Ma'am, got thrown off the kosher diet because you were caught eating it. So cut it out, you with no carbs. You're like Regina George in Mean Girls, who literally is sitting there on the phone with Gretchen eating a whole loaf of Italian bread while trying to claim you're counting calories. Cut it out.
Yeah, you know what? That's the same problem I believe Harley's having too.
Yeah.
Well, Elena,
you guys went on that kind of food thing
Yeah.
at a young age, and she's the same way. And I told Harley, I said, Harley, you got to eat something besides that. You've got to eat vegetables, baby. You got it. Harley's going to have to start eating some vegetables.
Which again, every time we hear, I don't know what the disconnect is, but every time we hear Harley speak to Letecia, she just ate a salad or something, and she's working out. But you want to know what a sad realization is that it is so much more expensive to eat healthy than it is to eat junk. You could even go to McDonald's and a double sloppy cheeseburger with like everything on it. You could get that off the friggin' dollar menu or whatever the value menu. So it's like $3 now. But a salad with a few pieces of lettuce and like maybe a slice of that chicken, that's $10. So I'm sure Harley would love to have a veggie platter, but she is broke as a joke, okay? And that's it costs money. The same way Tisha's over here, you need vitamins. Well, vitamins are expensive, damn it.
She reminds me of Daddy. You know who she reminds me of? Daddy Fred.
Oh, yeah.
She eats chicken. She can eat chicken 24/7.
Yeah, because chicken is what is really good for you for like a lot of meals. When you eat healthy, you eat chicken with a lot of them.
I know, but I told her, I said, baby, you can eat some. You can eat some, maybe some fish, maybe that you like, or something besides just chicken.
As Tisha is getting her credit in shebangs. What are you yang about, Letecia? Tisha's over here. Yeah, as if you're not downing shebangs and getting credit. Like they owe Tisha back $3. Do you guys remember that report? They owed her back $3 and she said, give me the credit in CC cookies. Because if you guys remember, I didn't know CC cookies stood for chocolate chip cookies. I thought she was just misspelling like CCC cookies, you know? So I remember this incident report in my head. Well, actually, this was a kite. And you said, just give me the credit in CC cookies. You didn't even want the cash money. You were like, nah, give that shit to me in cookies. So shut the fuck up about sitting there and critiquing your child's choice of foods when she really doesn't have much of an option. We heard the way she screamed over that $600. She is broke. She is okay, and she doesn't have the option to eat the healthiest.
Yeah.
You know, eat you a steak, maybe a little piece. You don't have to eat a lot, but a little bit wouldn't hurt.
I doubt she's going to eat any steak. Steak's so hard to process in your stomach.
It's hard to process. It's hard. I mean, I have a hard time. I don't eat steaks, but, you know.
Now, listen, I love me some steak, and I have never finished a ribeye. And I was like, damn. But you know what would sit? Sorry, I'm like stuttering now. You know what would sit in your fucking digestive system like a brick? A fucking prison burrito. That's what. I imagine that shit would clog you up till next year. But steak? No. Stay away from steak, guys. What?
You know, like I was trying to tell her, a little something besides just chicken all the time. But if that's what she likes and it don't bother her, I'm not going to, you know, sure out about it, because Daddy Fred ate it all the time. He loves chicken now. He eats chicken all the time. But anyway, but how's everything else, baby? You got plenty of money for pads and all that other stuff?
Yeah, I didn't never get those books, so I was going to see if you check on the delivery.
Ah, so the truth of the call. I never get those books, which keep in mind, she is monitoring the $70 Harley has to make sure that does not go towards vitamins or healthy food other than chicken or rent or anything like that. Letecia says that needs to go towards books. Meanwhile, Aunt Brenda is sending books left and right for Letecia. But this is the real purpose of why she's sitting here listening to Aunt Brenda explain how she dug a ditch in the yard or whatever, because I never get those books. Okay, that's why. Thank you, Jordan. Happy Easter to you as well, Jordan. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. And it's lovely seeing you. So that's the real purpose of this call.
Oh, okay. I'll do that as soon as I hang up.
Yeah, just to make sure they didn't something happen or something.
Okay. Has anybody else sent you any books or anything?
Yeah, well, not any family, just some. I think one of.
Bitch, she didn't ask any. See, you see how she had to make herself the victim there? Has anybody else sent you books? Yeah. Well, hold on. Wait, let me reverse. Not any family. You see, poor Tisha. Family hasn't sent it to me. She didn't. She asked if you got books. If the answer is yes, the answer is yes. It doesn't matter if it came from Joe, Mo, or Fred. You got books, so you're good. But no, Tisha has to make herself the victim.
Not any family, just some. I think one of the investigator people, she sent me one, and I read it, and then this lady that I went to school with, she sent me one.
Okay, I'll check on those.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to give me a name, because I know you like James Patterson and you like that other guy, but I just need to keep you updated on those books, right? Pretty much.
Zeus.
Well, the two names I gave you, I don't know. Did you order those or the Merry Christmas?
I ordered one of them.
Okay.
I ordered one.
So that's the one.
Why do you have another one you'd rather have?
No, I just figured you just check on it, because sometimes we don't have craziness going on in the world. It could be delayed or rerouted or something,
Not only that, this virus has got the mail carrier and all of them pay. They're behind on delivering stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and there were additions to her lawsuit, Elena. And I know Allie went over them. We could go over them too if you guys like, but she is very much trying to get back to Colorado. And I really would love to hear your guys' feedback and perspective on why do you there has to be an underlying reason of why she's so desperately trying to get to Colorado. I don't know if it just is a vast difference in the prison itself and she liked the prison better, or if there's more of an underlying reason of why she's desperately trying to get back to Colorado. But yeah, she is not happy in Kansas. I guess it's not Prisony World.
So, but I'll check on them as soon as I hung up. I thought maybe you had them by now. I meant to ask Harley to tell you to ask you about them, if you got them or not. So I might have done something, huh?
But I didn't. None of us really have been getting a lot of stuff, and people had seen
but
it,
I
so
didn't.
That's why we were wondering if had to be something going on,
Yeah.
Well, and she is Nick's mom. I think I'm not saying that Leticia's not reading these books at all, but I believe that she's gotta be trading these books in exchange for other items, because that's all it is in prison. You just exchange, or jail, you exchange things. It's a barter system. But I don't know if she's really blowing through. I don't know if she was really blowing through all these books in the amount of time that she claims. But anybody who wasn't here yesterday, I showed you guys this. The subscriber had sent me this, and this is from the prison that she's in, and they do yoga. They have yoga. You think she wants to escape but can't manipulate? But ooh, damn it, man. It's not your fault. It's confusing, Julie. But depending on what phone you have, just make sure to follow the directions Harlot's sending, and you should be good. So this is maybe there's Where's Waldo books, right, Meg? So she has access to even yoga, which I don't want to sit here and say they shouldn't have this. It's a good. I got to take my mind out of Leticia and just, hey, how would you want a prison run? And yes, these things are healthy, but I'm just mad because I don't even want to imagine Tisha having the option to meditate and find oneself and go to yoga. And I could just see her stealing one of these mats, and getting caught with it. But she has access to a lot of things. It's a yoga cage, yeah. I know, Jordan. Houses every female prisoner in Kansas. Place isn't known for its great stay. They have a couple of decent rehab programs, but if you're a lifer, it's not good. I hope they don't move her. Well, that's what it is, Sweet Hopper. Like, hell, I can't even afford yoga, but that's what I'm saying. She has access to doctors at her fingertips, mental health, physical checkups, yoga. Our own veterans don't. So that makes me mad that you have 3 hots and a cot. You have access to doctors, mental health, yoga, go to school, things that our own veterans do not have access to, and they are the ones who fight for our freedom. And it's really sad. It's really, really sad.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's a lady, she said she ordered me a Christmas gift, and she called me the other day. She said, "Did you get your present yet?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, I don't know what," and a lot of people are still getting little stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And stuff, well, this virus in the state of North Carolina is really bad around here.
But now it got bad there.
It's bad here in here. And then in California, every 8 minutes, somebody's dying.
Oh, my God.
That was on the news the other day. I said to myself, you got to be kidding.
Wow.
They have nowhere to put the bodies in California right now.
Oh, my God, Brenda.
I haven't heard the news today, but that's told you, baby, this virus, that's why I stay home on Harley. She said, "Well, I know who I'm around." I said, "Baby, it don't matter. You may know who you're around, but they know who them other people's around. Who are they around besides, you?
Yeah.
Who are they around?" I said, "Baby, I have to stay on her. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Be careful, Harley."
Yeah.
If it's here in Robertson County, it's down there at the beach because everybody goes to the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I mean, and stuff. And I said, "Harley," I said, "stay indoors as much as you can. I mean, I know you got to go to work, and I know you got to go do this and that and the other, but just don't do a lot of pleasure stuff. You can't do it, Harley."
Well, CCMD, I was confused because I asked yesterday, and I got a bunch of comments saying the 600 was for Leticia. So I don't know. I'm going based off what the majority is saying to me, but I was trying to remember what the stimuluses were. And I remember the first one was 1,200, and I think the second one was 600. So I wasn't sure. So was it Tisha's and it was Harley's part? I don't know, but Harley was 18 at this point. So I'm confused. I'm really confused. If there's anybody who knows for certain, please let me know, because I'm not trying to state misinformation. But she got $600. I'm not sure if it was Leticia's or if it was Harley's on her own. And Tisha's was apparently you still could collect, and please, if somebody knows this for certain, let me know. You can collect the stimulus while in jail too. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't. But we were talking yesterday as far as, is the 600 Leticia's that Harley got access to, or is the 600 Harley's herself? I'm not sure. But Harley said she's been waiting for it to go into her account, so it would make sense if it was Harley's. I'm not sure.
Harley with this virus.
Yeah.
I know I don't.
I know.
I love it. Hey, yeah, I mean, even Harley, they got to be careful. Even the kids is getting it now.
Mm-hmm.
Even small kids is getting it now. So, it's not old people that's getting it. It's young people. It's anybody.
It's probably because all the different strands are being made now. You know what I mean? Like
See?
it's reproducing, mutating.
Sorry. See, this is why I get a little bit confused, and I appreciate all of your guys' feedback, but there's usually mixed feedback that I get. So I'm not aware of inmates being able to claim stimulus checks, and then we have Majestic Mythicals. which thank you for giving your feedback, said you could collect stimulus in jail. My ex is in there and got his. So I'm not sure. Maybe it depends. Were you out the year prior and now recently in? Yes, you would get stimulus based on last year's taxes. Not all 3, but 2 of them. I thought we got 2 stimuluses. I don't remember 3, but I can be wrong. So I don't know. I usually just go by what the majority says. See, even people in jail get stimulus. I'm not sure. See, I have no idea what the correct answer is. Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, maybe it depends on the state. Maybe it depends on how long you've been in jail. I'm not entirely sure. Hey, Artemis Prime. Hi, Lisa.
That's the word.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Everybody's
Ooh, interesting, Majestic. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, that's why I told somebody the other day I was supposed to went and have some surgery done, and I said, no, I'm not having my surgery done until I take that virus, that shot, and so this virus lifts a little bit. Yeah. I'm not having it. I said, it's a surgery that I don't have to have. It's not an emergency. If it was an emergency, it would be different, but I can postpone it. The doctor said, oh, yeah, you can postpone it. He said, you can postpone it if you want to. He said, I'd rather for you not to be nervous going up under anesthesia than be nervous and scared and it put you to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I told myself.
It's crazy because your whole body stops, you know?
Yeah. That's why I told him no and stuff. But anyway, everything's going to work out okay.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. You sound so good, baby.
Well, I just woke up. I finally got some sleep. I hadn't slept in a few days.
Wish I was just there to wrap my arms around you and tell you I love you, and you already know that.
I know.
But I still like to tell you I love you and stuff. And things are going to work. Things are going to work out, baby. It's got to work out.
Oh, I know, Aunt Brenda. I mean, some days I know my mind is crazy because they're crazy in here because I'm always, secluded from everything. I don't get to touch people or, nothing like that, talk to people.
No, you don't get to touch people, Leticia. Why would you want to touch people? But here we go with the on and off and crazy. Everyone else is crazy in here. And no, that is you. Stop. She always compares herself to everybody else in jail and makes herself above them as if they are below them, while simultaneously saying there is a chip in her arm that she needs to slice open and pick it out of because it's controlling her body. While she's calling EPSO tip line, saying that there's a 26-year-old male's body who's going to be on the side of the road in Douglas County. What in the world?
Or nothing, so she's stir crazy, because you just sit there for 20-some hours a day and you don't get to have interaction with people, so you start going crazy,
No.
Well, you know what?
And guess what, darling? It doesn't matter if you went crazy because of your stay in jail. You need to prove that you were crazy at the time you murdered Gannon. But in my mind, the reason she is saying this is because she needs to account for the crazy shit she's saying to her family, because it's never been an issue before. Tisha's never stated these things before, so she's playing it off to them that it's because she's been in jail.
I have interactions, but it's mostly TVs, watching movies, or reading a book, or talking to my dog. But as far as people, nobody don't never come to see me.
I know, but you gotta think, I don't even like to see the first thing on the TV or hear the first song, or I haven't even got to see anybody's face that I know. So to me,
I know.
Poor Tisha. What about Gannon? He'll never see another face again, nor will any of his family get to see his face again. And when they did see his face, Tisha, you want to know what they saw? You know what they saw, because you saw the autopsy photos at trial and you smiled. None of us will forget that. We watched that trial. It was one of the most intense trials I ever watched because it was fully transparent. I've never seen a trial aired on TV like that with full transparency, no redact, nothing. Everything was shown. You remember what his face looked like because it was barely there. So I don't want to hear anything about how you don't get to see any of your family's faces or this or that as you're at the same time manipulating your own child. Oh, she smiled, Michelle. She chuckled at one point during the autopsy photos. It was horrific. So that image will be the face, unfortunately, that'll always be standing out to his parents in their mind while thinking about Gannon. And he had a beautiful smile. But the same way, and I'm not even his family, yet when I imagine Gannon, no matter how hard I try, those images come into my mind because I think about the beautiful face we see in all these photos, and then I think about the last image that we've seen of him. And shame on you, seriously.
You know.
I know exactly what you're
real or
saying.
not, you know. So.
I know what you're saying. It's just got to be.
Oh, not only, this isn't all because she hated his mom, Jordan. She hated him. That's the thing, Jordan. This wasn't, and it wasn't even about Landon when she, in my opinion, she hated Al, but wanted him. Of course she hated Landon, but she hated Gannon, okay? Because usually if you're even playing in your mind a crime of passion, all of these emotions built up and it all exploded in that moment. After, as time passed, you would see other emotions coming forward, possibly some remorse, some sadness. Oh my God, nothing came from her. Nothing. Meaning, and she couldn't even pretend to care. She couldn't even put on a performance. That's how much disdain she had for Gannon. That she, even when her life was on the line, she couldn't even perform as a stepmother who was concerned for him. That is how deep-rooted her hatred went for him. Is look what you did to him. Look how much time has passed even after that burst of emotions came out. She hated him.
That's why I just said, it's hard. What I was saying,
family
it's hard on me not to have people. I know it's hard on you. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know it's hard on you.
I don't think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. It just makes you go stir crazy.
I know you're not crazy. I always knew you weren't crazy. Now, Daddy Fred always said there was something wrong with you, but he never could figure it out. Papa's always said there was something wrong with you. He said, there's something wrong with that young'un.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, then.
Okay, I love you, darling, right. and you be careful, and I'll take care of the books for you and everything. Okay. And if you need any money or anything, let me know ahead of time, okay?
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Oh,
bye.
I love you, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Trust me, she will let you know if she needs any more money, okay? She will. So I have 30 minutes before I have to hop off because Unmasked is having a premiere and I want to be there for it. So I have the next call with Aunt Brenda. No, I'm sorry. No. We have the next call, which is to Harley, which is the next day. And we may be able to get to the next one, which is her inmate Taylor's mom, because it's a short one, but I guess we shall see. So I'm just going to jump right in to the Harley one. So now she just spoke to Harley. She just spoke to Aunt Brenda. Then one day passes. This is January 12th at 6:06 p.m.
Bye. Hello?
Hey.
Hello, Jade.
What you doing?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
What are you doing in the bathroom?
Taking a shit.
In the bathroom.
I'm just messing with you. You okay?
Yeah.
What
gosh, I need to tell you what happened. Hold on. So I had to like coordinate an event today because we did like Taco Tuesday for all of the presidents and stuff. And it was so funny because I had to go talk to the business. And I walked in there, and it was so funny because I was talking to them at first. And I was like, yeah, I'm Harley, with Bellamy. I do like all of our marketing events and stuff. And it was so funny because they were just sitting there listening to me at first, right? And then I was like, yeah, we're going to start doing this probably like every month with you guys. I look forward to it. And their whole like demeanor changed, and they like stood up straight and like was like, oh my gosh, well, I'm the district manager. What's your name? This is my name. And they like had like total respect for me. That was so funny, you know. And they're like, we'll give you a discount every time. You're so nice. Like, thank you. It was so funny. I was like, ooh, I like this. I feel like I'm in charge.
Well, then you probably used until you working so you could stay for free eventually.
I know, right?
So you need 50%
I was like,
discount.
I know, right? It was funny. I was like, yeah, this is definitely my area.
Yeah. Did you straighten out your TransUnion thing?
Oh, right. And Elena's referring to, hi, Wolfie. Elena's referring to one of the stories Leticia said the night of the candle incident was that Gannon ran in the middle of the road and was saying very concerning things like, I hate my life, trying to imply that he set the candle off intentionally and was trying to harm himself, which is not true at all. But Elena's right. Leticia leaks the truth. She has little leaks, and she's not original at all and can't think of things for herself. So that maybe have been something that was stated, but not in the manner she said it was. I don't know. The person is saying they have total respect for Harley with some type of advertising, and basically this job went good for her. That's what I'm perceiving.
And honestly, no, I have no.
Hey, well, you have a lot of stuff that I've given you to do. You need to get on the ball.
Oh my God. So listen, what I want you to realize, because I interrupted, listen to how excited Harley is to share this with her mom. They were so happy. They said that they had so much respect for me. They're going to have me back. And listen to how Leticia shifts it to, did you do X, Y, and Z? And I'm not saying that you can't be on top of your child, of course, but look at the dynamics here. Look at the situation here. And she cannot even allow herself to be happy for Harley in this moment. She has to turn it around to, did you do these things about that I asked you to do? Hi, T. Adams. What is so infuriating is Al should have known something was wrong with her long before this happened. He makes me sick. Well, I totally understand your opinion, you know, and everybody has a right to their own opinions. I have definitely expressed my frustration with Al, and yeah, there are a lot of red flags, and I took a lot of issues with it. I don't try to harp on it now because I don't, you know, at the end of the day, I know he's a victim, and I don't think he ever thought this was going to happen, but I think it is necessary to acknowledge it because I think Al became desensitized to Leticia. And this is where you need to realize, if there are warning signs, if your child tells you that they are experiencing abuse, believe them. Believe them. I don't care if it risks your relationship. I don't care if it ends up not being true. If your child, the way Gannon reported it to his school, is telling you the way Lena reported it to her mom, believe the child. You would rather be wrong and believe them than for it to be right and you didn't. But I think Al became desensitized. And so if you are in a relationship with someone and you are seeing the red flags that we can see now in hindsight that Leticia was causing, you need to leave, honestly. And I tell you guys all the time, there's a lot of things with Leticia that I see in everyday people. a lot of women. And somebody actually, I don't know if they emailed me or left a comment saying the same thing. And it's like, be aware of these red signs. Don't become desensitized to it. Because if you do and you shrug it off, you don't want to end up in this situation that Al found himself. And that's on him, you know, like that he's going to have to live with that. And it's horrible. And again, yeah, I've gotten very frustrated with Al also, but I don't think he thought this was going to happen. But it's a very big learning lesson for people to listen, to be aware of these red flags, to just everything. Elena. Jeez, Elena. Thank you so much. Elena just gifted 20 memberships, guys. Thank you, Elena. It's very kind of you. Congratulations. Welcome to our newest members. Please, please, please thank Elena in the chat if you received one. Thank you so much. You're so very beyond kind. Thank you. But I totally respect your opinion, T. Adams. And like I said, I share that opinion with you to an extent. But then again, I circle back around to all of the pretext calls and the text messages, and she taunted him, and it's like, both can be true. I think both can be true. I think we're allowed to be frustrated, and we're allowed to be angry, and we're allowed to sit here and say, look at these red flags. She literally said 2 days before she murdered him that she was going to do something. You were going to regret it. And I get that. And I think it could also be true that, damn, he got desensitized. He didn't believe it would happen. And, you know, he's the victim, you know, both can be true. And that's what makes this case so unique and so frustrating and so, you know, like both can be true. And my heart breaks. So we need to listen to our children and we need to believe them and look for the warning signs. Look for the warning signs and believe the red flags when they're there. Don't dismiss them. Yeah, Loki. You know, anybody who's been following my coverage for a long time knows I've spoken out about my feelings with Al very much in the past. I just don't continue to do it because I already let them be known. It's not something, as I continue Tisha coverage, it's not something I felt like, all right, I'm not going to keep going over it and repeating it every day because he's still a victim. But I could totally understand other people's frustrations with it. I do. Oh, geez, Louise, Elena. My goodness. Thank you, Elena. Elena just gifted another 20 memberships. Thank you, Elena. Congratulations. She made sure everybody is green tonight. Thank you so much. Congratulations again to our newest members, Elena. She just keeps on. Thank you. Thank you. My black heart. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Okay.
And honestly, no.
Hey, well, you have a lot of stuff that I...
Oh, sorry. I kind of jumped in the middle there. So listen to how excited Harley is to share this with her mom. And immediately, she does not allow a moment to be had where that's awesome, hun. I'm proud of you, babe. You know, like, no, it's did you do the things I needed you to do?
Did you straighten out your TransUnion thing?
And honestly, no, I have not.
Hey, well, you have a lot of stuff that I've given you to do. You need to get on the ball. I know you got work going on too, but so you're going to have to juggle it before school starts because there's a lot of stuff on that list. And one of them was that.
Okay. Yeah, I've been working every day again, and I've had to do all these letters for the school in order to get financial aid, and it's been crazy.
Letters for school? I thought they already gave it to you.
Yeah. Like, they did. Like, I already submitted my FAFSA, like, forever ago, but now Coastal needed me to, like, they needed me to write something. in order to just verify as an independent student.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But you should be good, right?
Yeah, I had to write something, the CD had to write something, and my lawyer had to write something.
Okay, cool.
So that it needed to be like a document from me, a document from someone close to me, and an official document or something. I was like, okay. But I got that in. I was able to get all that done because my lawyer finally answered me, and then I got all that paper turned in on Monday, also yesterday. And she said it's going to take 5 to 10 business days, and then I should have an offer letter, and then I'll get my FAFSA in February.
Leticia is very much jealous of Harley, and she's in a constant competition with Harley. Unfortunately, she has one of those relationships where a mother-daughter sometimes can have a competitive aspect to them, and Leticia envies Harley. She represents everything that she wasn't able to become, and that's why she can never be happy with Harley. My dear, thank you, Elena. My goodness, thank you so much. Congratulations again to anybody who just received a membership from Elena. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Please make sure you thank Elena and show her all the love. There's no words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, Harley? There we go. Elena, you just keep on. Thank you so much. We always have so many Michelles in here. Michelle. But we have a lot of Michelles in here. But thank you, Elena. That's thank you. You're gonna make me tear up, man. It's beyond generous. So thank you. 100 boom. Happy Easter. Thank you so much. Yeah, happy Easter to everybody, especially if I don't see you guys tomorrow. Very, very happy Easter. And thank you so much, Elena.
Well, that's good. Did you spend the stimulus already?
Wow. There.
No.
Or not? You could have said.
You better not. You see, that's all. The only reason she's calling, that she was mad that Harley didn't answer initially, because the last time I heard from you, you got that stimulus check. And don't spend my $70. That's for my books. It's not your business, Tisha.
No.
Or not? You could have saved my $70.
There it is. You better not, and you better save my $70. How many times are you going to tell this child to save your $70? You sent her a damn check for $150. Basically, 100 of it went to pay your bill, and the little bit that's left over, you couldn't even put it towards vitamins or food or rent or anything. It's you better not spend it. Now, this is probably the 5th call she has mentioned you better not spend it with your nasty throat-filled chuckle. She never breathes out of her nose either. I don't want to use her phone after her. It's gross. But my goodness, you can't even be happy for this child. Thank you so much, Molly Henry. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Your support means so much, so thank you. She's just so spiteful and jealous.
You could have saved my $70.
I did. I cashed out all the money and hid it for myself.
Girl, why? If something would happen to the house and it'd be gone. Well, I guess you got renter's insurance, so.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's like I hid it. But see, I hope you wrote notes somewhere and hid them or put them on your phone where you hid your stuff at.
Wait, what?
I hope you put like notes on your phone or something where you hid the other stuff at. If you hid it from yourself, then you're not going to find it.
Yeah, maybe I should have just put it in a different bank account and then left that card here instead of having cash. That would have been a lot better to do. Well, how can
Why don't you just go put it in that Bank of America account?
No, your account?
I didn't go put it in my Chase account.
Yeah. Do it in something else.
Because the Bank of America, I can't get a card or anything.
Why not? You're 18 now.
I can't get a card because the power of attorney isn't forever. It's a limited amount of time. It says.
Oh, so you can't get a card?
Yeah, because
but that account has your no, that account has your name on it. The Bank of America account. They can't tell you that.
Oh, Bank of America.
Yeah.
I thought you said Wells Fargo.
No, the Bank of America account has your name on it, so you don't need anything.
Yeah, I'll probably just put it in my Chase account because I already have a card.
I know, Michelle. She's beyond generous.
That's probably what I'll do instead. But then I had the access to transferring money.
You can attach that.
Which is like I can't have any access to it. I'm gonna do the cash.
But you never had that problem. You never had that problem. You always knew what you could do and couldn't do. So it's just all a mind thing for you.
Oh,
I know. I'm learning. I'm retraining my brain.
Well, honey, I trained it for a long time. It couldn't have went that bad.
Really? Well, honey, I trained it for a long time, so your brain can't be that bad.
What?
Actually, it is. If you formed her mind, thank you, Missy. If you formed this child's mind her whole life, then it is that bad. But again, do you see how Tisha thinks she's the cream of the crop? She thinks she's the best parent out there. Anytime she refers to herself, she raised Harley to be better. She was her parent. She did everything. Harley had a perfect life. It's Leticia logic. It's freaking Leticia logic refusing to acknowledge the situation she has put Harley in, the severe trauma, the lifelong trauma she has done to her own child.
I know. Question, did I ever get I think my doctor said HPV, something with cancer in the uterus. Did I ever get a shot for that?
So what happened was you got the first one, but never got the second one.
Okay. Cause I think I need it for school or something. And my doctor, I think I need it for school or something. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the one I need for school.
You can't get it now.
I know it. Well, no, my school said I need some shot, but when I was talking to my doctor, she was asking me because they don't have my doctor's records, I don't think. So they're asking me oh, we just want to make sure you got that shot, and I was like, oh no, I have to ask my mom.
You got the first one of the HPV thing, but you didn't get the follow-up. I think there was some secondary part you didn't get it.
Yeah, and I remember that.
Scheduling it, then they said it was too late.
Well, that's
you had to do it at 12 or 13, and by the time we went back, they said it was too late.
That's great.
So I probably would have to get both.
I don't think they do them again. You can only get them at a certain age.
Oh, that's great, Tisha.
You're probably talking about a TB shot. You're talking about TB shot.
No, she said that.
Yep.
Oh, well, maybe they do got something now. You can get them now. But I remember when you went back, they said no because it was too late.
Maybe
she told me, she was like, yeah, you should have got.
What I'm guessing is maybe you have to get the first, and I'm not aware, so I could be wrong. But maybe the first and second shot have to be within a certain time frame of each other, not meaning, well, that's it. You just can't get the second shot. But maybe she has to go back and get the first one again, and then a second one within 6 weeks of each other. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. But it doesn't mean that you just can't get it. You can now, but then there was a time window. Well, that's what I'm assuming. There was a window between the first and second that she had to do. But yeah, I didn't think the HPV was required for school. Others are, but I didn't know the HPV was. Hi, Shell.
Got it when you were 11 or 12.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, well, my mom always. I told her, I was like, your mom's always make sure I got all my shots, but I think I got it, but let me ask her.
Yeah, you got the first thing, but there's some follow-up thing. and you didn't get it because by the time you were supposed to get it, they told me you were too old, it was over age.
Mm.
Yeah, because I took you back to the doctor.
Thank you.
All your shot records were from the health department right there in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, because I tried to go to them like a long time ago, but they don't accept trichloroquine. So
Yeah. All right.
But now,
Go ahead.
they have like they have telehealth now. So you just literally can get on the computer and then they just pop up on the computer and you're like, hey, have you got your whatever thing on? Like, hello.
Aren't you? Cool. All righty then. Did you get any messages for me?
There it is. Did you get any messages for me? The real reason why I'm calling, the only reason I'm calling. Besides, did you hear her for one moment after Harley was like, oh, besides me taking a shit, I'm so excited. Listen, everything went really good with this job. And they said that they respect me. That's a big thing when you just become an adult and you're just going out into the work field, to have feedback that you are respected and that they want you to come on to work for you more. That's a really good day. That's a really good feeling, because that's you having the first moments of being an adult, not a child, and earning something for yourself, and to have your work be acknowledged and have good people, like good feedback. It's a good moment. Did you hear Leticia at one point say, I'm proud of you? That's amazing. Nope. Did you do the list of anything else I told you to do? Thank you, Reed Hopper. And now did you get any messages for me? Don't spend my $70. Did you get any messages for me? The only person, hi, one who sees, it's been a while. It's frustrating.
No.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna call and see if my number is not activated or something. It tells me that it's activated, and I don't know why she wouldn't have gotten any of my messages. But maybe I need to pay to get a new phone number.
No, you don't have to pay to do one. I don't know. Maybe it was just for the new number.
I think it's only 99 cents.
Hi, Christine.
No, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know because usually pay you right back or whatever, but I didn't know if she had got access to your new phone number or not because
Yes, our green goddess.
You hadn't heard anything on that new number. That's why I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, I'm gonna get off here and read the stuff.
You never told me any of the books that you wanted.
I know. I'm gonna tell you in a few days.
Okay.
I gotta get rid of the ones I have here. I gotta donate. And I'm waiting on them to pick them up. That way, I don't have too many when you ship them. You see what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, Aunt Brenda already has damn books en route, and then getting another list from Tisha. But no, you need more. You're like, oh, more. You're never satisfied.
So I'm just waiting on them to pick up here of all the ones I have.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, love you so much.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there only because I have Unmasked, who's premiering a video on her channel in 4 minutes, and I'm very excited. That was perfectly timed. But where we are going to pick up, I added that little red to the Nightbot just because I like Green Goddess. I like that. So I added it to her Nightbot command. But where we're picking up on the next call, we have, it says inmate Heaven Taylor's mom. And so I always get interested when she's calling for other inmates, You know what I mean? Well, me too, Luna, because if she was truly reading that much, reading is one of the best things you could do for your brain. And you're always learning when you're reading. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I like it, Elena. But reading is one of the best things you could do for your brain, and your brain picks up on punctuation, spelling, all of the things when you're reading. And so if she was whizzing by these books, I couldn't imagine her being just the way she spells and writes and talks. She's just bad, man. But I'm interested with our next call. It's going to be for inmate Heaven Taylor's mom the next day after this call. So that is where we're going to pick up tomorrow night. Like I said, I won't be on for Tisha, but on Monday, for members only Monday, we will be doing our next Tisha live. So if I do not see you guys tomorrow, I hope you all have the most amazing Easter. If you do celebrate, spend it with your loved ones. If you don't celebrate Easter, spend it with your loved ones. Hold your babies close. Appreciate what you have. I appreciate all of you guys so much just as a community. I feel so very blessed to have each and every one of you, and that you guys are willing to spend your time and to be here with me. That I take the most value in that. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to each and every one of you. Now I'm going to be dropping the link for Unmasked's channel. She's going live in 2 minutes, and she's going to be premiering a video on the TikTok murders. And this is a very interesting case. I actually just went down, it's not really a rabbit hole, but just went down that case coverage last week. And so I'm really excited. It's about to be a 30-minute premiere. For anybody who isn't familiar with the TikTok murders or is, and you just want to watch, please come and follow me over and do a Jade raid, and we're going to go support her. And Unmasked has an amazing channel in general, if you're not familiar. So that is this channel link. Thank you again for all of the people who gifted memberships or sent a super chat or super sticker. Your support is so very greatly appreciated. A special thank you to our green goddess, Elena, for gifting 100 damn memberships. That is just more than words can express gratitude for. But thank you so very much. I will see you guys over at Unmasked, or I will see you tomorrow night. So have a wonderful Easter, and I will talk to you all soon.